Hello everybody, I'm Trent Voyage, and
I'm Elena.
Yeah, thanks to Banana Fox and Bikini Waxx for having us.
We wanted to talk maybe a little bit about how we started this project, how we met, and all of that. I don't think we ever spoke about this. Like, when did you start producing? How did you get into electronic music? What was the attraction to it?
I mean, I was drumming from quite an early age, and then I remember some guy in school. We like back when you could send tracks like MP3s to each other via Bluetooth and like infrared. He just sent me this file that he made, and he put like an acapella over a track, and I was like, how the hell did you do that? And so I downloaded a copy of like Fruity Loops FL Studio, I think 9 at the time. It was like a demo version, and yeah, I really got into that, and I sort of dropped all the instruments from then on, because I was like, I can just make a whole track, drums, everything, and get a file and show my friends. So I think that's where it really started. So I was really young, like 12 when I first started using music software. When I moved to Berlin to study like music production, that's when I think things really started like improving. Yeah, so that's where I really started finding my sound. And I was also really lucky to have like a strong like electronic music scene in my hometown of Waterford. I mean, it's small, but it definitely punches above its weight, I think, in terms of electronic music. And I was involved with like a local label there. So yeah, it was like really inspiring. That's how I got sort of into house music, really, was through this like a group of guys, the Coma crew. Shout out to the Coma crew. What about you? Like, yeah, when did you start, I guess, singing?
I started taking singing classes when I was around 8 years old, something like that. And I was really into all of this like big female voices. Like, I don't know, I loved Alicia Keys, Beyonce, Christina Aguilera, all of those singers that were really, really at the peak of their career when I was 10 or something. So my passion for those voices made me really try to pursue that. And then just when I finished high school, I kind of wanted to go somewhere, wanted to study, and continuing with singing felt like the most kind of almost natural progression of what I did until then. When I got a bit older, like obviously I started singing when I was 8, but then when I was older, I discovered that there's also this kind of voices could also be found in more kind of like disco and electronic music. Like I got really into Diana Ross and the Supremes. I love that kind of sound. And yeah, that's how I also felt that there is a different kind of genre that you can do with that kind of vocals that doesn't have to be pop necessarily.
Each time you smile.
takes me for a ride each time. It takes me for a ride each time you smile. It takes me for a ride each time. It takes me for a ride each time you smile.
First record you got?
Yeah, I mean, the first CD I ever got was like Eiffel 65, I'm Blue. Yeah, on CD, the single, I remember, clear as day. Yeah, it was like Blue Sky. What, sorry?
You went, how old were you?
I think I was about, it was in like, when I first, I think that came out in like 2000, so I think I was like 5 or something like that.
You were 5 when you got it?
My mom brought me, I think, to the local store, and I was like, yeah, that one. Yeah, or I loved the track. I remember I brought it into kindergarten, and I played the track at the end, and we were like all dancing. So yeah, we make music together, obviously. Yeah, we play live together. I also DJ as well. But yeah, I guess we met each other. We both studied at the same uni,
yeah.
So that was sort of the beginning of it. But we didn't really know each other so well until after we graduated. I think we started like hanging out more, and yeah.
Yeah. We actually decided to have our first session around like a year and a half ago, and it was after a gig we went to. We were sitting outside having a beer, and then a friend of ours came up and he was like kind of saying that we were into the same stuff and that we should have a session all together, and that was the beginning of it.
The first session we basically had music that was worth releasing, yeah. I guess. So it was a really natural flow, and yeah, I've been trying to find a vocalist to work with in this style for years, and yeah, it's just nice to have someone who really understands, I guess, yeah, just the vibe, because it's hard to, I think, get someone who can sing and also actually understands like the energy of the dance floor and dance music in general. So I think it's a tough mix to try and get.
I think that it was also a good match because at least in the time where we spoke, you were really into like Italo disco as well. So yeah. It was like, I can do Italian vocals.
Yeah.
So that was also
I was
something
into
that made us bond over this kind of.
That's true. Yeah, I was really into, well, I still am, but I was going through a big Italian house phase. Yeah, having an actual Italian to like deliver the vocals was like, yeah, I think it was great.
Mi porti sulla luna per una nuova avventura. Mi chiedi come sto, rispondo come prima. I want everything. I want your love. I want everything. I want your love. You take me up to Mars, trying to show me new perspectives. I still won't change my mind, need more distance from the topic. Jupiter and Mercury must have to split your mind. I feel like that's a valid reason to not call you mine. I want everything. I want your love. I want everything. I want your love. Take me straight to Venus just to show how much you love me. But honestly, I just wanted a flower and some candy. Jupiter and Mercury must have to slip your mind. I feel like that's a valid reason to not call you mine. I want everything. I want your love. I want everything. I want your love. I want everything. I want your love.
I think also the first time we met, we were supposed to actually have someone else come along, but they were like
First time organized.
Yeah,
the
but they were
session.
5 hours late, and in that time we actually made a track,
Yeah.
which actually ended up on the record. I remember I sent it to my friend Henrik, and he said he should send it to Alex, because I sort of only got to know Alex a little bit, like, and I didn't really think it would fit the Quirk label actually when I first had it, because it was quite vocal heavy. The early Quirk releases are quite weird, like bouncy house. So with the record being out last year, we got a really good response, and I think we feel really comfortable working with Quirk. They're really great, and also Bikini Waxx. I mean, they just like all of the distribution and everything has been great. So yeah, we're really thankful that
Yeah.
we have our little we have a home for our music, really, you know.
Yeah.